Hi everybody, today we're going to do some songs from the Standard of Excellence book that include the first 5 notes of the trumpet, C, D, E, F and G. I'm going to start with exercise 18, which is called Down by the Station, and it uses the first 3 notes, C, D and E, but it has a new concept, and that is the quarter note rest or the crotchet rest. So it looks like a lightning strike down the page. And the first one that we see in this piece is in the second bar, the second note. So it goes E, rest, E, rest. So that's just resting for one beat. And there's a few of them throughout the piece. And so we're going to have to get used to counting in our heads 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that pulse in your head, and then you can't go wrong when you when you want to know when to rest. If you've got that pulse working in your mind, and it's a little tricky at first, but you'll get really used to it as you play more. So we're going to play Down by the Station once slowly, and then we're going to try it at a faster tempo. So the first note is a C, and it's a minim or a half note, so that's going to go for 2, and I'll count us in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now we're going to try play it at a faster tempo. Hopefully you've had some good practice in between. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now we're going to try Easy Street. So Easy Street uses an F. Now our lips hopefully been getting stronger and more used to that feeling of those first 3 notes. So F is just a little bit tighter again, a little bit higher, and it's the first finger only. And if we can just have a go, I find it nice to build your way up to it. It's just your lips get used to getting a little bit tighter each time. So F is first finger, and we're going to build up to it. We're going to go C, D, E, and then F. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, a good tip when you're learning a new note is to try and play a nice long note and hold that note, and your lips start to remember what it feels like to resonate at that frequency for that note, how tight to be, and how much air to force through. So our F, if we're ready to go and we can hit that F, we're going to try playing through this song. So Easy Street starts with an F, and then it includes those other notes that we've been learning as well. It's also got a new concept, and that is we used it in hot cross buns too. It's a rest that goes for 2 beats. It's a minim rest. So if we count 1, 2, 3, for the 4th bar, there's a minim note of an F, so that'll go for 2, and then there's a 2 beat rest, or a minim rest. Alright, so I want to hear that here. I'm going to imagine that you're playing that rest. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, we're ready for Easy Street. Starting with an F. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, rest. Let's play that a little bit faster. I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, rest. All right. Country Walk. This is still just using the notes F, but it's a nice song to get us used to including those first 4 notes. So we're starting with our Fs. All right, here we go. Starting at a slow tempo. This is exercise 20, Country Walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to assume that last note was F. My page got a little bit missing. Oh yeah, there it is. It was a semi-breve and I might have only played it for 2. But we'll try it at a faster tempo now. All right, here we go. Country Walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Let's try getting it together. We're going to try to hit that G, and then I might do a separate video with some other G songs, those first 5 notes. So we'll just do this getting it together one, and then in another video we'll do the rest of the songs for the first 5 notes. So our G, we're back to 0 again. So it's the same position as the C, but we've got that real E sound. Your tongue's pushing up, your lips are making an E. You can imagine saying an E when you play the G. That's going to really help to make sure you hit that note. So C is more of an OR sound. And then G is more of an E. All right. That's the first note that's going to test us out and get us to use a bit more of our lip muscles. But if you've been doing your one for the other notes, then I reckon you're ready. All right, shall we give it a go? We're going to play our C for 4, and then we're going to play our G for 4, and then back down to the C for 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're ready to go for getting it together. This song starts with a G as minimum notes, and then in the second bar we've got to hold that G for a whole count of 4, which is going to be good for our lips to try and remember what it feels like to play the G. We've got some minimum rests, some crotchet rests. It's got a lot of the things that we've been learning, and I better make sure that I can read the last 2 notes. There we go. All right, so here we go, nice and slow to start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, rest. That last little crotchet rest, trying to catch us out. We're going to try playing that same thing at a faster tempo. You ready to go? 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, rest. Well done, everybody. Good luck with your practice. Next video we'll try for a whole bunch of songs that include the first 5 notes.